I'm staying low down, keeping it a bill, that ain't no doubt. Much love to the homie, every city know now. More crowd, pressing issues in the positive. Locked Out TV is way better than they thought it is. The interviews is solid facts, talking about your troubled past. What you did to change that shit, doing better is the plan. Homie keeps a solid point, combo lit just like a joint. Better yet just like a brew. Locked Out TV thought you knew.
Fam bam, welcome back to another episode of Locked Out TV. You already know how we do it. We're gonna keep it locked out, no doubt, for real. Coming at you with another locked out banger. But check it out before we jump all the way up into the topic of the video. It'd be highly appreciated if you hit that like, that subscribe, and that notification bell so you can be notified of all the latest locked out content as it drops. And if you really want to keep it all the way locked out, hit that comment section and talk your shh, because that's exactly what the comment section is there for. Now that being said, let's jump into the topic of the video, because I know y'all done seen the title, I know y'all done seen the thumbnail, and I know for a fact y'all done seen this all over social media lately, man. We talking about Haters World. Big shout out to the Hater World squad. We talking about No Jumper. We're talking about everywhere. Frank, the homie Frank's Vibes over at Cali Media, all that. So check it out, man. Swifty Blue is once again going viral, and once again it's for nothing good. As a matter of fact, I can't even really remember more than one time that Swifty Blue, out of all the times he's went viral, has went viral for something that was good, right? And the only time I could think of is when the eloteros and the street vendors was being robbed by all these dumbass individuals, right? And Swifty Blue went out and actually donated money to some of the street vendors, helped the street vendors out, you know, and even a couple times got some of these individuals, found out what hood these individuals was from, tapped in with that hood, and got these individuals DP'd for doing that dumb stuff, right? Other than that, I can't think of nothing, no good headlines that Swifty has made in the past 3 years, at least. You know what I'm saying? If I'm wrong, go ahead, drop a comment below and let me know. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe I missed some, but that, for the most part, is the only ones I remember, right? Being anything that was positive. Now he's in the headlines once again, but this one's ugly, right? This one's real ugly. It's been already put out there by multiple news outlets. The LAtimes, I believe one's called the Gazette, or however you say that, right? The FBI website has actually put this out there, right? So this ain't nothing new. This ain't nothing. I'm not bringing you nothing that's not already out there that you can look up for yourself and figure it out for yourself, right? So I don't want to hear none of that craziness in the comment section. It is what it is. It's already out there, and we're reporting on the situation, right? Like Swifty told the Petco guy, you want to go viral? Well, now you're going viral, right? So that being said, man, I'm about to run through the reported incident from the LAtimes, right? And we're going to run through it, and we're going to really break it down for y'all as far as what's going on that's already out there to know, or allegedly, you know what I'm saying? Already allegedly out there. However you say it, that's what we're going to do, man. So that being said, man, let's go ahead and jump into it. Don't forget to hit that like, that subscribe. Once again, that notification bell. Los Angeles County prosecutors has charged 19 individuals with conspiring to murder rapper Nelson Abrego, also known as Swifty Blue, who is based in Paramount. The plot was allegedly initiated by Manuel Snuffy Quintero, a reputed member of, no need to say, y'all already know, who ordered a hit on Abrego, right? Now, this situation right here, we all remember when this situation took place, right? Because this is when he was really doing some extra clout chasing activities on the internet. He was running around with that fool, what was his name? Ghostface, or Ghost or whatever his name was, man. I can't remember his name, but you know, the one that tried to get Bozo caught up. Anyways, so he was running around with him. He was doing all these videos and he was talking about check in with Swifty Blue if you come to LA. If you want to be safe and you want to be okay when you come to Los Angeles, California, make sure you check in with Swifty Blue. Not only did he make those videos, but he also made a whole app for individuals to go and buy certificates that they actually checked in with Swifty Blue. Now, a lot of individuals took it like a joke. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to lie. I thought it was funny. But there's individuals that did not think it was funny, to the point to where they say, okay, you want to feel like you the one that everybody's got to check in with when you come to LA? Well, guess what? Now you got to check in. Now it's your turn to check in. And, you know, he actually went to jail for possession of a firearm. Now, a lot of individuals said that that was a fake firearm. I actually talked to homies from LA that said, hey, that wasn't even a real firearm. He actually did that whole incident for clout also, just to try to go viral, right? But while he was in jail, allegedly, he got checked, right? He got checked, and, you know, a slice or two happened, whatever you want to call it, and he had to get humbled. Let's just put it that way. He got humbled. So let's jump more into this story. Key details about the conspiracy. By the way, I am reading this off Google. So if y'all want to read the same stuff, Google it. It's that simple. Everything I'm telling y'all is on Google. So it says key details about the conspiracy. The target. The target of the alleged murder conspiracy was Los Angeles rapper Swifty Blue, whose real name is Nelson Abrego. It says the instigator, Manuel Snuffy Quintero, identified by law enforcement as a member of, no need to say it, you already know, and a longtime member of the Paramount Vardio gang, is accused of ordering the hit on Abrego in 2022. So once again, this stems back to 2022. It is now 2025. Now, I'm not going to lie. A lot of individuals, including myself, thought that Swifty Blue probably got this situation situated, because at one point he was out of state. He had ran to Arizona, he had ran to Texas, but he was not in Los Angeles and he was not in California. And a lot of individuals had cut their ties from Swifty Blue. And I'm not even going to lie. When I was reporting on these situations, I was even contacted and told, hey, watch how you report on them. You might want to fall back from Swifty Blue a little bit, you know, because it is what it is, and, you know, don't get caught up. Don't get caught up in the sauce, you know, because Swifty Blue is in hot water right now. Anyways, so I know it was a real thing, right? But he started coming back to Los Angeles, and he started doing vlogs in Los Angeles. He started going back to Paramount, and he started hitting all these places, and he started reconnecting with certain individuals, right? That a lot of other people would say they're solid and they're good, right? Now, not only are they solid and they're good, but they're tapped in, supposedly, right? So they know when an individual isn't good. But yet, Swifty Blue was running around with these individuals. So a lot of people, once again, including myself, thought, hey, he probably got it situated. You know what I'm saying? He paid to stay. He got it situated. So, you know, and here we are in 2025. And like I said, he was doing vlogs in his hood with Adam 22 and No Jumper. Now, just a little fact that I don't know how many of y'all know, but it was said in the vlog by the restaurant owner that Swifty Blue took Adam 22 to. Adam 22 too. The restaurant he took Adam 22 to eat the burrito, right? The actual worker, maybe the owner, doesn't matter. The point is, they actually said that after Swifty did a vlog in that restaurant, that someone did come and firebomb the restaurant and try to burn it down. And they truly believed it was because they knew that was a restaurant that, let Swifty come there, eat, and kind of sponsor Swiftyblue, or maybe Swiftyblue sponsored them, whatever the case may be. But they did admit to that. And they fixed it, insurance fixed it, and Swiftyblue still went back and did a vlog. So that kind of lets you know that, hey, things wasn't all good. He was really just dodging the bullet the whole time. He was running around LA. And these individuals that's supposed to be solid, tapped in, good people, right? That should know the situation, because once again, they're tapped in, was just ignoring the situation because they knew Swiftyblue has the potential to go viral on the internet, and they wanted to be a part of that. Facts, it is what it is. So that being said, man, let's go ahead and jump into the next little section of this right here. Conspiracy network. The conspiracy involved multiple individuals communicating through various means, including TikTok messages and recorded jail calls. Participants in the plot included prisoners in Kern County, inmates in downtown Los Angeles, and gang members in Paramount. Now, this right here, this little paragraph right here is crazy. This little paragraph right here is crazy. What's so crazy about this paragraph? There's two things crazy about this paragraph. One thing that's really crazy about this paragraph to me is the fact that they was talking about this situation. They was talking about allegedly getting this fool on recorded jail calls. Once again, let me repeat that. Recorded jail calls. Now, and this is what gets me about this right here, man, because if you go down the list, you got 11 of these individuals that's on this list that are already incarcerated. And then you got individuals that they may not be incarcerated during this situation, but they probably definitely have been incarcerated. Everyone knows that those jail calls are recorded. Why are they recorded? This is a perfect example of why they are recorded. They want to get information on current cases going on, and they want to get information on cases that they need information about. That's simple. New cases, new crimes, new individuals linked to this or that or this or that. Multiple charges, more charges, new charges, convictions, you name it. That's what that phone is for. Why would you get on that phone and talk about these things when it tells you these calls are being recorded and monitored? That's crazy to me. Second thing crazy about this right here, TikTok messages. So you got individuals, social media, right? Social media, social media is a criminal's worst enemy. That's facts. All these little fools going out here, but the ages of all these individuals, you got individuals on here like 65 years old. Now the older individuals, look, and I don't know which ones was doing the TikTok messages and all that, but I do know that they should have knew better. Don't be sending this. Come on, man. Look, that's the same thing as telling these little fools, hey, man, don't be posting your straps and your work all on the internet. You don't got to show everybody what you got to know you have it. Why? It's like there had to be burner phones in the situation somewhere. There had to be TikTok messages. Possibly I hope, man, and I really hope that the TikTok comment section, because there is one video out there that I watched, and they said that these fools was dropping comments in the comment section talking about allegedly doing things to Swiftyblue. That's insane to me. That's crazy. Now we're going to jump over. We're going to jump to the next one. Attempted attack, right? An alleged subordinate of Quintero Giuseppe, I guess that's how you say his name, Giuseppe Clever Leva, informed gang members in Paramount, Compton, and downtown LA to attack Abrego on sight. The attempt on Abrego's life in jail was unsuccessful. So, this is another one that, I mean, it kind of seems that a lot of fools weren't listening to that right there. Allegedly. If this is all alleged, okay? This is all alleged. But this paragraph right here, I mean, we seen Swifty Blue moving around very comfortably. Right? Very comfortably around Los Angeles in Paramount. Different podcasts, whatever case may be. So it seems to me that a lot of these individuals that probably this message was allegedly sent to, probably they was like, man, I ain't got time to be messing, I ain't got time to beat that fool up. Or maybe, because hey, let's keep it real, man. We see Swifty Blue with a whole lot of people, man. He's got a whole lot of people that's around him. Look at the Petco video, right? Maybe they just didn't care about the orders because they just want, hey, I'm trying to be viral. Whatever the case may be, I don't know. I'm just saying. Because he was moving comfortably from what I seen. That's just what I'm saying. But it is what it is, Continued threat. The next paragraph is labeled continued threat. The alleged murder conspiracy continued even after Abrego was released from jail. So that's what I'm saying. He was in LA County. He caught a slice. And then they released him, right? Now, did they release him for his own safety, or did they release him because he bonded out? Did they release him because I don't know why they released the man. I don't know. Maybe they found out it was a fake gun and they downplayed the charges to whatever, and he got out. I don't know. But it says right here it was unsuccessful. But once he was released, it was still on, the alleged light was still green. Right. Which is crazy to me once again because he was running around LA and Southern California, what it seemed to be very comfortably. Now, the next paragraph is the motive unclear. The reason behind Quintero's anger towards Abrego remains unclear. That's not unclear. That right there, if he was upset with Swifty Blue, we know why he was upset with Swifty Blue, because it was all over the internet. Not directly them two, but the shenanigans that Swifty Blue was doing. Right? Now, here's the thing about this gang life, right? In these streets, in these gang life. You got individuals out here, and everyone out here got an ego, bro. Everyone out here got an ego. Everyone out here, even the tweaker, the fool that's on this every day, all day, he even thinks he's somebody, right? Now, if these fools that's absolutely nobody thinks they're somebody, and they got egos, then most definitely somebody that might be a little bit of somebody's going to have an ego too. So when you got individuals like Swifty Blue saying, well, you got to check in with me, well, individuals with egos are going to be like, well, why they got to check in with you? Who are you, Wissy? Who are you, fool? Who are you supposed to be? And then here we go. Now, if they got a word out here on the streets and they can, possibly make something happen or allegedly make something happen, whatever the case may be, well, you got some fools that just might jump for that little bit of, notoriety, I guess you could say. That little bit of fame, whatever the case may be. Street fame, because we ain't talking about social media fame at that. We talking about street fame, right? But something as stupid as making a video saying, hey, I thought the videos was funny. I thought it was comedy, because I'm like, who the fuck gonna check in with this fool? But, you got an individual like, who the hell he's supposed to be? Who he's supposed to be talking about check in with him? Who's he? At the end of the day, If you ask me, it shouldn't even. You got a rapper saying you got to check on me. Who gives a shit what that fool says? That's how I feel. Who cares what he says? Let him say whatever he wants to say. He's a rapper. But some fools don't look at it like that. Some fools say that's disrespecting me. That's making us look bad. That's making him trying to make himself look big. And then boom, here we go. Here we go. You know, slice, fool. I'm just saying. Now, the next paragraph is charges. Prosecutors charged 19 people for their roles in the conspiracy of murder of Swifty Blue. Excuse me. So, do y'all think that Swifty Blue? Do y'all think that Swifty Blue is going to cooperate in this case? Do y'all think Swifty Blue has already cooperated? Because from what I've seen, the evidence isn't really pointing at Swifty Blue cooperating. Because I know there's going to be individuals out there saying, "Oh, that fool's cooperated," and maybe he did, maybe he didn't. I don't know. But from what I see, it's a whole lot of fools telling on themselves. And I'm just keeping it real, man. I'm just keeping it all the way locked out with y'all. That's what I see. You got individuals allegedly talking about shit on recorded police lines. Not even tap line. We talking this call is monitored and recorded. Blah, blah, blah. Come on. You got individuals dropping TikTok comments and messages. Come on. Come on, man. I'm just saying. But, let me know what y'all think. Let me know what y'all think. Why did it take so long? For one, because they've been talking. This is something that's been going on since 2022. So they literally been after this fool since 2022, allegedly. That's insanity to me. They really didn't like they didn't like this fool at all. Now, the next one is called Fugitive. Joshua Ewan of Paramount is considered a fugitive in connection with the conspiracy and is being sought by the FBI. Man, this is 19 people caught up over this dumb ass. Oh my gosh. This dumb ass shit from Swifty Blue saying, check in with me. Check in with me. Here's an app. Check it. I personally thought it was genius. But once again, I thought it was funny, man. But kids, you know what? We're going to close this up in a minute. But yeah, this is crazy. In summary, a certain member allegedly put a hit on the Paramount-based rapper Swifty Blue, leading to a sprawling conspiracy involving multiple individuals and an attempted murder within LA County Jail. Man, oh man. So, that being said, man, once again, this is all information. All you gotta do is tap in. I'll tap in. let me rephrase that. All you gotta do is type in Google Swifty Blue and conspiracy on Swifty Blue, whatever you want to type in, man. But it's gonna pop up because it's everywhere right now, right? But at the end of the day, let me just throw this out here, and I'm gonna end this video. For one, and I don't mean this in a disrespectful way, and no, not at all. But for 19 individuals to be locked up over this right here, over a conspiracy on this right here, bro, that's dumb as hell. That's dumb. That's dumb. I'm sorry. That's just my opinion, but it's dumb. And my opinion may not hold any weight. It may not mean nothing to anybody, but it means something to me. And that's dumb. Now I got that. I mean, come on, man. But it is what it is. It is what it is, man. When it comes to this gang lifestyle, when it comes to these streets, you got to be careful. You got to watch what you do. You got to watch who you're around. You got to watch who you call your brother. You got to watch who you trust. You got to watch what you believe in. Because individuals are more cutthroat than anything out here, bro. And they are trying and they are looking and they are waiting. They are waiting for that moment or that reason to do you in. And Swifty Blue most definitely put plenty of reasons out there, I guess, depending on who you are. Because like I said, a lot of shit he did wasn't nothing but just entertainment to me. It pissed me off. I didn't go to sleep, I didn't lay down in my bed at night and think about fucking Swifty Blue, that motherfucker. Like, I didn't give a shit about what Swifty Blue is doing. But, and that's for most of them, just about all of them. Anyone on social media. Who gives a shit? It's social media. They're rappers. They're entertainers. Yeah, you got the little internet beefs, but it's at the end of the day, it's still just social media. Right? It's not worth going to prison over unless they decide to pull up or unless they make threats to your family or unless, something worth doing some time over. But this right here, to see 19 individuals locked up over some shenanigans that Swifty Blue started, and in 3 years, I ain't going to look, I just think it's dumb. That's just my opinion. Get mad, get pissed, I don't care. I think it's dumb. I don't think 19 individuals should be on a conspiracy case and that be the foundation of the damn case, right? But what do I know? Now, kids, stay in school, stay away from the streets, stay away from drugs, stay away from gangs, make good grades. That's what you need to do. Because these streets ain't it, these gangs ain't it, and this doing time, excuse me, this doing time bullshit ain't it. So that being said, man, I hope y'all enjoy the video. Much love, much respect. You already know how we do it. We're going to keep it locked out, no doubt, for real, till the next one. And I'm out.
Locked out TV, thought you knew. Keep it G and keep it fly. Locked out merch, you got